Okay, so the frequency table shows the number of points gained by football team in each of its matches in the Welsh Premier League. So there were 6 matches where they had 0 points. Okay, so that means they obviously lost. 5 matches then where they had 1 point, so they drew those games, and then 11 matches where they had 3 points. So they've actually won 11 games. Okay, so they look like a team that done reasonably well here, won lots of games, but then they have lost a few as well, haven't they? Okay, but it says then calculate the mean number of points gained per match by this team. So, you know, the maximum you can get in a football match is 3 points. Okay, but what's the average? What's the average number of points per game? The mean average. Just give your answers correct to 2 decimal places. Now, when it comes to a mean from a frequency table, right, you've got to realise that there's got a bit of work to do for 4 marks. Okay, and the reason why it's in the table is because if we had a list of numbers, the list would go on and on and on, right? Because if you think about it, here it says there are 6 matches where there were 0, okay, where there were 0 points. So basically, you know, those 6 there would look like this one, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, okay, 6 like that. Then there were 5 matches where there were 1 point scored, so there'd be 1, 1, 5 of them, right? And there were 11 matches where they had 3 points. 3 points from this game, 3 points from another game, and so on, right? So you can have 11 of them. But it's a bit silly, isn't it, to be writing all these out, right? Because you know, what it mean, you'd have to add them all up, wouldn't you? You need to add all this up, and it'll take a bit of time. Okay, and sometimes, like the matches, they could be like hundreds of them, right? So then you've got a problem writing down 3 loads and loads of times. So what we can do, instead of saying, look, instead of writing down 3 11 times, so you'd be doing 3 plus 3 plus 3, what you can do is just times it, can't you? You could just say, look, 11 lots of 3. That's what we've got here, 11 lots of 3. Right, and you could do the same here. You could do 5 times 1, 5 lots of 1, and then, you know, this is straightforward really, 6 lots of 0. It's still going to be 0. So we can write that down there. That's what you do to work out the total points. 11 times 3 plus then 5 times 1 plus 6 times 0. But remember, we want to work out the average number of points gained per matches. So we need to now divide this by how many matches they played, right? So then you get that by adding up the frequency column, adding this up here, okay? So that comes to 22, okay? You can use your calculator to check. So you divide by the number of games. So you work up the top and divide by the bottom. So I'm going to use this fraction button here. And we get this. And it says the 2 decimal places, 1.72. Now, that there, right, it's got dots on it. All that means is, right, is that the 7, 2 are repeating, right? So it's like 7, 2, 7, 2, 7, 2. That's all that means, okay? So don't worry about it. But when it says 2 decimal places, of course, 2 decimals, so every 2 decimals, you chop everything else off. But because that's a 7 there, you need to round that up. So you get a 3, right? Because the 7 there rounds up to a 3. And we've worked out the average number of points per game.